everybody. Going live today. Looking forward to another day in the series. And introduce myself. My name is Mary Kay Neeland, and I'm a certified health coach, and I just absolutely love bringing health to you, okay? And so that fuels me, and hopefully it helps you in some way. We started a series, and I called it just what is healthy anyway. I mean, that word is thrown around, and yesterday I talked about that. I will not be going back over that, but we're gonna start with some steps to make sure that we define healthy right and that we are living that, okay? So it's important that we truly are healthy. We just don't think we're healthy, okay? So I see some of you guys are coming on, and hello, Debbie, and whoever else I didn't get to see. Yeah, say hi when you come on. And so let's jump right in. Okay, let me just say this. Each day for the next 7 days, we're gonna have a different topic. They're only gonna be about 4 to 5 minutes. We're gonna go quick and move along in order to help you build your health, because I don't wanna sit in front of a 45-minute live. So I'm assuming you don't. Maybe you do. Okay, so I just remember once, years ago, my son, one of my sons, we were sleeping and we heard this crashing down the hall. Like something was just bouncing off the walls, and I thought someone's breaking in our house. And so got up, kind of looked, we looked, and it was our son, and he just looked delirious. He was in high school at the time, and we chased after him into the dining room, and I just remember this scene. It's funny now, it wasn't funny then, of him just crashing onto the dining room table, rolling and just falling on the floor and looking like he was passing out. We immediately called 911. I thought he's having some kind of epileptic episode, which he's never had in his life. Of course, paramedics come out, they grab him, they take him in. He was dehydrated. Okay, and what that means is the hydration in his body got so low, and it caused difficult for oxygen to get to the brain, the blood flow, the circulation, blood pressure falls. This is a very serious thing. How did that happen? He had a low-grade fever and we didn't know it. He was also an athlete. So he was burning lots of energy, and this, was a shock to all of us. I've never seen anything like it. So what do you think we're talking about today? What is an element that we need to build at the cellular level? I talked about that yesterday. Let's just review one sentence. A group of cells create a group of tissues. A group of tissues create a group of organs. A group of organs create the human body. All right? So everything that happens here happens at the cellular level. We gotta feed our cells to be healthy, and in order to do that, sometimes you can't get a microscope out and look at your cell. I just want to show you what an unhealthy, dehydrated cell looks like. Let's just look at one, shall we? Because, we don't get to see them. Okay, see this, see this round, water-filled, happy cell? And look at this dehydrated, it's lost its shape and its structure. The cell is not able to help deliver nutrients and oxygen to the body. That is a dehydrated cell. And imagine this happening throughout your entire body. This is a big deal, hydration and dehydration. So the number one on the list we're gonna talk about is water. The human body's basic need for water is often overlooked. We all know that because we say we should be drinking more water. Water's good for life. It's the elixir of life. It's liquid gold to the body. We're 66% water. Our brains are 95% water. Dehydration, imagine what it does to those numbers. What does proper hydration do? Wrote down a little list here, share it with you. Carries nutrients and oxygen to every cell in the body, the building block to the rest of us. Converts food to energy, lubricates our joints, regulates body temperature, and helps a clogged digestive system. A lot of people don't realize they need to be drinking more water. and they wonder why is everything clogged up for 3 days, 4 days. I don't want to go into it more than that. But I don't feel thirsty. So I guess I'm not dehydrated. Did you know the body loses 2 to 3 quarts of water a day? Just living your life, 2 to 3 quarts of water a day. And how do you do that? Through sweat. You're if you live in a drier climate, like I used to, I didn't sweat, but look at it this way, evaporation, we're evaporating. You don't see it. You don't always sweat, you're releasing water. Through elimination, through breathing. You've ever been on a cold outing and you're eating and you could see everyone's breath because that's moisture coming out of their mouth? And now that we're wearing masks, it's like humid in there. It's like a little spa treatment on our face. We're losing moisture and water. Crying, you can lose it through crying in 2020. There's been a lot of tears. I bet there's a lot of dehydration in 2020 just from tears alone. Did you know that when you sleep, you lose as much water as when you're awake? And it doesn't matter if you're in a cold climate or you're in a warm climate. You're losing as much. So everybody wakes up, believe it or not, dehydrated. Now you say, I don't feel dehydrated. Again, our cells need water. So the first thing upon awakening, and anyone who's done my program knows this, knock back a glass of water, at least 8 ounces. And why? Flushes through the body, helps release toxins, helps your kidneys flush, helps your liver, actually helps your metabolism. There's no calories. It helps your body, it kind of like gets it going. But I don't like water. Ew! You know why we say that? Because there's so many choices of things we can drink and our taste buds rule our life. Yeah, they do. So our taste buds go, ew, water. That's like saying I don't like air. What are the other choices? Not liking water, not a good reason not to drink it. Not liking air, not a good reason not to breathe it. Dehydration, really, what's the big deal? We already talked about the cells. In order for our cells to function, they've got to be able to utilize nutrients and oxygen. And also the cell membranes have got to be healthy, and water helps with healthy cell membranes. So when you feel thirsty, it's too late. You're already dehydrated. Thirst is not a good sign to drink water. We drink water because we know we need to. The Mayo Clinic, the Cleveland Clinic, and the Harvard Health, when you go online, if you want to Google anything in health, WebMD, you need to avoid a lot of these. You can look for Harvard Health, Mayo Clinic's good, Cleveland, to understand a little more about what's going on. Don't just read blogs from people or a single doctor with an opinion. Don't do that. But anyway, enough about that. Okay, so what they're saying, okay, hold on, because you're going to hear something here. Men need 15 cups of water a day. Women need 11. Okay, that's overwhelming, right? Well, we get about 3.5 cups of hydration of water, of liquid in our foods. So let's just say boil it down to men about 10, women about 8, and shoot for that. Did you know watermelon is almost all water? That counts. Fruit, whole fruit. Don't get me started on fruit juice. Another topic, another time. Too much sugar to just be guzzling a lot of fruit juice. And here's a little trick that I teach people. All right, ready? How to get more water. Because a lot of people don't remember. When you go to the bathroom, come out, hit 8 ounces. 16 if it's not that often. Just hit a glass of water back. Some people like to sip it all day. What I say about that is I don't. I don't want to carry something sipping all day. Now, I want to carry something, all right, but I don't want to sip it all day because I don't want to be running in the restroom all day, all right? Some people are afraid of that. So do it in segments. It kind of spaces out these bodily functions. And if you have kids, teach your kids this. Put all the cups of water out in the morning. It's time for the family to hit back the water. First thing we do. A lot of people drink coffee first. Already that's getting the body to have to work. The liver's having to kick in. Everything's having to work. And, if you don't drink organic coffee, if you drink just regular coffee, which is one of the highest pesticide-saturated crops on the planet, now your body's really having to work, and the toxic overload. Like I said, you release as much water at night as you do during the day. We owe it to our cells, our cellular health. We owe it to them. Okay, so if you're seeing a doctor, you're on meds, you're on heart meds, you're on diuretics, you're limited in water, you know, then you got to talk to your doctor. I can't really say much to you about that. And, you know, can you drink too much water? Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to drink 16 glasses. Water can dilute the sodium in your body. I don't know anyone who overdoes it, but I'm sure there are people. So, you know, we don't have to go overboard. You know, we just want to feed what we need. You know, isn't it interesting that our body wasn't created to just create water or to sustain itself? We have to drink water. I find that interesting. What about plastic bottles? Here's what I have to say about plastic bottles, the kind you go grab, the big case. You know, every now and then you're hosting something and you need the plastic bottles. Okay, that makes sense. Or you go to an event, it's out. Plastic bottles are lined up. Okay, but to live like this and to buy them, let me tell you the problem. These plastic bottles are transported all over the world, all over the United States in the back of trucks. They're not air conditioned. Those trucks heat up and the plastic toxins leach, and even if it says no BPA or whatever it says, toxins leak out of that plastic into your water and you drink that. So I always go, dude, it tastes like plastic water. Maybe when it's cold in my refrigerator, it doesn't, right? But that doesn't change anything. It's manufactured, and who knows how long from manufacturing plant to your refrigerator, that shelf life is releasing toxins. I'm just saying, this is not wise. What about tap water? I don't know where you live. I mean, if you live in Norway, drink the water. It's awesome. I've been there. Water's awesome. It's clean. But there's some places you need to know your water. I have my handy dandy filter and I just pour it. Someone came over here. I live in Florida and the water tastes a little bit like a swamp. A little bit like a swamp here. Maybe I'm sensitive because I haven't lived here in so long. And they drink my water and they go, this is the best tasting water I've ever had. So, I don't know, tastes like water to me, but if you want to know about filters, you can inquire from me. I'd be happy to tell you. So I do have some water recipes. I have water recipes. So I do. So if you want them, just comment and let me know, and I'll send you some water recipes. This is for people who do want some flavor in their water. Great, have it. So anyway, there you go. This is just one in our series on how to get your body healthy and really be healthy and not just think you are. Okay, thanks for listening. Tune in tomorrow. Come back and give you another building block. All right, bye.